I have just watched season two trailer of the Chucky TV show, and oh my god, I actually like the way it's going and whatever. And by the way, um, for anyone that hasn't seen season one of the TV show of Chucky, turn away now. Um, but anyone that actually has seen season one, um, um, so stick around and I'll explain about it, about the next season. Okay, so the next season actually, so season two basically looks like it opens up in some sort of like cathedral thing, which is like a church or some kind. Kids that have basically experienced trauma with families, members, and whatever getting like killed by Chucky and whatever. Well, apparently they're sent to this church thing or whatever for like people like them that have had trauma issues and whatever. So that's where they're sent to. So apparently Chucky has followed them to that area. So there is a couple of Chuckies on the go. You've got a couple with hair. You got one that's bald. Tiffany the doll makes an appearance in that one a bit more, I think. Also, um, the first Tiffany still alive. She's no, she does end up talking with both her children, Glenn and Glenda. Some people really think that uh, the one with short hair is probably Glenda, and whatever, and apparently the other one is the opposite. But um, just because of the way she's saying it, but I disagree with this. Because the reason I think I disagree with this is because of the way they act around their mom. So, the next thing I'm going to address is I actually know that Glenn likes to wear stuff. Um, you know what I mean? He likes to wear stuff, like, he even likes to have his hair shorter, and whatever. So, the one on the left is basically mostly Glenn, because I'm going to apparently talk about Glenn first. So, with Glenda, she always has her hair down. Now, from what I've seen in the trailer, she didn't even look freaked out or anything like that about certain things that have happened with people that Tiffany has killed. But so Glenda is not even freaked out. She's fine. Um, so so when we cut over to the other one, which is watching a victim that Tiffany is, assaulting. Glenn is shocked. He's not very proud to be there. It looked like, because he does look freaked out, just like he does in the seat of Chucky Mirror. Now, usually he pees his pants, but he doesn't in the TV show. I think he's grown out of it. So what I think is, he's grown out of pissing his pants, but he's still freaked out that his mom is killing people. So he clearly straight out says, "My mom is a killer." Yeah, he says that in a freaked out tone in his voice, because he's not proud of it. Um, so I actually have a couple of theories on what can happen with Glenn. Um, since Glenn is against the whole idea of killing, I think he'll probably try to break out of that sort of thing, and end up doing his own thing, meaning he might be helping the other kids at some point, because the problem is with Glenn, he can't kill. he has a trouble killing. Um, he really has an issue trying to, because he doesn't want to end up like his sister, Glenda, which is apparently a murderer. Um, so so that's clearly what I think. So anyone that basically still thinks that, oh, the reason basically the way that Tiffany was mentioning it is from side to side or whatever, but don't let that fool you. It's not really, because I do actually think no matter which way she's facing, it still indicates that the one with the short hair actually is Glenn. The one with the long hair is definitely Glenda, because it's the way they act. Also, Glenn wears a nose pierce in his nose. And whatever. Um, so he likes to look a bit more normal in a way. And also the way he's dressed as well is a bit different of Glenda. He wears pants and whatever. He wears like straps and whatever on his trousers. So that's what he wears. Even though it looks like he has a bit of makeup on, I mean, because in the in the scene of Chucky, he basically just looks like he wears makeup anyway. But and, you know, that's clearly what he's used to. And he's pretty fine with it, really. But Glenda, even though she doesn't really look like she's wearing makeup, probably because she chooses not to. But she does wear a bit more darker in color. A little darker, like leather jacket and whatever. So that could indicate that's her. Because she's not like Glenn, because Glenn would like wear like certain things or whatever that Glenda wouldn't really wear. So yeah, so that's clearly what I think of the trailer and whatever. There will be more, probably more, maybe more trailers happening or something like that. Yeah, so another thing I'd like to say is, again, if you haven't, if you haven't actually watched season 1 yet, then do it now. But if you have, then this was a good reason to stick around. To hear all this. So, yeah, just to sum it all up on what I think. So apparently season 2 is out next month in October. So it is out then. So, so yeah, so that's definitely something I'll be watching with my sister and whatever. So I am excited and whatever. So yeah, so I think that's all I've got to say. For specifically for the live stream or whatever. So whatever I have to say in like another future live stream, then I will. So yeah.